Hi everyone, it's me, Veronica Bartolini with Codebreaker Real Talk, and I'm just going to come up real quick to let you know that I had a, a dream. I dream every night. I write down my dreams and everything, like I always tell you guys, write down your dreams. And what was happening last night, I had two dreams. It was kind of like a nightmare, the first one, and then it was this guy that was selling candy and promoting his candy paletas. They were like a choco mix cream paletas, lollipops, and then he would sell like creams for the face. And I was like, this guy, and I was given a task to video him, and I'm like, I don't want to do this. This guy, didn't have any clothes on either, and I'm like, I don't want to be here. And then there was another man that gave him a shirt, a pink shirt, and it was a new tag, and he was like promoting stuff, and I'm like, I don't want to promote him. And sorry, my camera's kind of fuzzy. I don't want to promote him, I said. And so then there was kids there, and I woke up rebuking everything and casting out everything, returning back to sender everything, and asking for the higher courts, like I was taught to how do you say, to judge these people, and that if the children were innocent, for their soul aspects to be given back to them. And what does it say here? Okay. The next, I fell asleep again. I didn't want to go back to that dream, but I unfortunately did. And I was at a house, and it was like a white house with the atriums, what they call the atriums. It was up on a hill, and I went inside. There was these two little girls, maybe 10 to 12 years old. One of them had two braids, and one of them had just two regular ponytails. One had black hair, one had reddish hair. And I was in a room, and I'm like, what am I doing here? And I just didn't think it was right. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they're probably trafficking these children again. And I'm not going to be a part of it, because in your dreams, you never know if you're being used or not until you're like, either you wake up in the dream, or after you wake up, and it's like, no, I will not have any part of it. Funny thing, Lola was outside when I decided to leave. I'm like, I'm going to call the cops, and I'm going to inform them of what they're doing. I won't stand for it anymore. And when I was walking uh, outside, I looked back and it said 425, and I, in my mind, I read 425 West Ajo Way, which is Tucson, Arizona, and I'm like, holy f! I called the cops. I kept calling the cops in my dream. The phone turned into a book. It was like they gave me a page chapter book, and I was reading it. I'm like, what is this? I'm supposed to be talking to a police officer. And the next time, the phone like would look like a piece of paper again. And then the third time, when I was still walking toward the desert, I finally got through. Unfortunately, though, it was a man that had a monotone voice. He was balding, an older man sitting at a desk, and I'm like, shit, this guy is he's not police. He's doing surveillance or whatever. But I told him anyway, and then somehow, and then I ended up in the desert. I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I had a white t-shirt on. I had my purse with me, the one that I use sometimes. My sunglasses were up here. I was still on the phone, but the phone didn't look like a phone. And then I looked to my left, and there was these hangings, like clothing hanging with a bunch of really pretty gemstones on it, and just beautiful clothing. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? Then there was this man that was really, really tall, like 6.5 feet tall, with reddish hair down to his past his ears, straight, leaning forward, and showing this man and this woman how much these dresses were and things. And I'm like, how do they not get stolen? And then I looked up, and I'm like, there's surveillance. And I go, how does this guy get paid? And I heard in my head, Cash App. I'm like, what? Interesting. And I looked up, and there was a chopper, a white helicopter tied to a string, And that string, there was a tornado going and going and going, like white, a bunch of white clouds together, and it was sending the tornado forward, which would have been going north. And it seemed like in my dream I was crossing the border. And then next thing I know, I'm in a white bus in the United States. I'm in the back of these, in the seat. There's these two girls in the front. There's another lady to the side holding on to the little pole there, and she was all in full makeup. You know, she had a business suit on with a a beige coat, long coat. And the two girls were now, they were older. They're like maybe 15 to 19 years old. One of them had two braids on her hair up, and the other one just had a half colita, ponytail. And the one with the hair up, she was like kind of fainting. And I'm like, is she okay? And then she started laughing. And telepathically, I found out that she was pregnant, and they were laughing. They were really happy, even the lady, because once you cross the border and you're pregnant here in the US, you get to keep your baby. That's what I got from that dream. Now, I've been thinking, what is this dream, right? And when I got up, I finally Googled the address, and I looked. Let me see if I can find it right now. And there was a picture. There's this picture here. And you see here it says Percheron, 436 West Ajo Way. There's these two trucks. I don't know if you can see it. Percheron. So it's like a food company. You see it? No? There's like two trucks. And I'm thinking, oh shit, are they like taking kids there, like across the border or what? So what I did is I went over there to the south side, and guess what's there now? 425 West Ajo Way is actually immigration here in Tucson, and they also do taxes. So wonderful life, hola from Brazil. Thank you for being on. So the dreams, I've been told by a couple people that I don't have them on my show anymore. Oh, dreams are just dreams. They're you and your dreams. All you guys super soldier talk about dreams. They're not real. Well, guess what? Mine are. Maybe they don't dream. Maybe they're jealous. I don't care. I'm going to keep talking. So I went over there, and 436. So 435 next to it was immigration. You can't see it right here. But there's a big building there, and it said immigration. And so what I did is I went around the back, and it's on President, on the back of it, it's President and Lundy. Those of you that know the streets here. There's a house, huge house right there. They had four SUVs, and I'm like, what the hell? And right next to it is, right behind the immigration, there's a chiropractor building, and the house, it looks exactly like in my dream, an A trim, white. I'm like, holy F. And that was on President. But the one in my dream was 425 West Ajo. So in reality, like I say, here on earth in Tucson, Arizona, 435 West Ajo Way is immigration. Behind it, it's that white house that I had in my dream. And so what I did is I went around the block again, and I did my hue, look up HU, hue. And that's what I use. And with the help of my dolphins, my mermaids, my whales, I know it may sound crazy, but the sound wave that goes through the my eye here or my throat chakra. And I went ahead and asked for protection for the children, and that those people that were involved in this trafficking may be sent to the highest court for judgment. And there's also a tire shop there, and across there's the street there on Ajo and 12th is St. John's Church. So immigration, chiropractic, the church, the tire shop, all these. I just know that I closed that portal, and I sent protection, and I did what I had to do. And I ask that you guys do the same. Write down your dreams and see if they're real, and go and help humanity. Go and help the children. That's another way of helping save the children, you guys. All right, so I'll let you go for now. Love you. Thank you very much. Have a great day. And if you want to schedule a reading, let me know. I'm still doing readings and coaching calls and all that stuff. Love you all. Thank you for being here again. Wonderful Life from Brazil. And everyone, thank you.